Hi, I'm Cheryl and welcome to the Sewing Room channel. I'm going to demonstrate how to make this little fabric cube box to specifically hold this small box of tissue. Really simple, 2 different fabrics and 4 buttons and a little bit of interfacing and you're good to go. So let's get started. All you'll need for this project are 4 buttons, a small tissue box, 2 pieces of fabric that are 14 inches square, and then also a piece of fusible, iron-on fusible interfacing that is also 14 inches square. Now I'm using the Pellon Craft Fuse, I think it's number 808. I would put the interfacing on the back of the fabric that you want on the inside of the cube. After fusing it on, and if you don't know how to fuse it on, the instructions are on the package that it comes with. It's a very simple process. It involves a hot iron with steam and a damp cloth. After you've fused it on, then take your fabrics and bring front sides together. Line up your edges, and after you've lined up all your edges, place pins along all 4 sides, and you're going to leave a small opening on one side. Okay, so you would start stitching here, and you're going to stitch a 1/4 inch seam. You would start stitching here and stitch all the way around, and where you got the 2 pins you would stop. So you're going to do back stitches here and back stitches here. When you stitch down to your corners, so you start stitching down here. When you get a 1/4 inch away from this edge, leave your needle down, lift up your presser foot, turn your fabric, lower the presser foot, and continue stitching. This way you don't lose your place. Do that at all 4 corners. After stitching around all 4 sides, then go to your ironing board and at the opening fold your edges back a 1/4 inch on each side. Then go ahead and press all of your side seam edges. Then at all the corners, you're going to cut a little bit of that fabric off. So use scissors or a rotary cutter and try to leave about 1/8 of an inch of fabric around that corner. Be careful not to cut into your stitch line, and you want to do this at all 4 corners. After trimming all your corners, then reach inside and turn it front side out. After you're done turning it front side out, then you're going to need something like this. This is my little stick that comes with my Pellon stuffing, and you could also use a chopstick or maybe even the end of a pencil head, not the lead part but the eraser part, and reach in and poke all your corners out. Do that at all 4 corners. Now you want to go to your opening and place pins to hold it closed. Now make sure your edges are folded inside. And then I like to place a few pins around all the edges just to make sure they're going to stay flat. Then go to your ironing board and press all of the edges flat and turn it over and press again on all the edges flat. Then at your sewing machine, you're going to stitch real close to the edge all the way around all 4 sides. Now the fabric that you want to show up on the outside should be facing up right now. Fold it in half, and then at the fold lines, let me get this folded a little better, you're going to put a pin to mark this fold because this indicates where the center is on that side. And make sure you do the same thing on the other side. Find that center and put a pin there. Now open it up. Now take it corner to corner. Fold it like this. and where the pins are, pin through both sides now, right at that spot, here and here. Now at your sewing machine, you're going to stitch just a couple of times, going from the outer edge in. Go back and forth just a couple of times. You're not making a long seam. You're just doing a little tack stitch. So do it at this pin and then this pin. Open this up after doing your little tack stitches and push the fabric for the outside through to where it comes out, and my lighter fabric goes on the inside. And take your time, because it'll take a second to get it to all smooth out. And this is where you're going to start giving your little cube a shape. Your sides should look like this on both sides. Okay, here's my other side. What's going to help you get the final shape that you want is to open all of this up, push these away from each other, and slip your tissue box inside. So this is what it should look like at this particular stage, this step, okay. Now you're going to fold these over and place a little pin to hold this temporarily. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then go and do it on the other side. Place a pin to hold. And then place one here and then over here. Then you would take your tissue box outside, and at each one of these little points, you're going to put a button of your choice and tack these down. I hope you learned something new in this video tutorial and you try this project. It's not difficult at all. If you're interested in other beginners sewing projects, check below your YouTube screen for the video links. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and check out my Facebook page. Thanks for watching and happy sewing! I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click on the thumbs up button. And don't forget to click on share to share this video with your friends. If you haven't subscribed yet, click on that red subscribe button down there in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Click on the bell so you can receive notifications about my latest videos. I'm Cheryl, and this is Scotty, and this is Manny. See you next time, and happy sewing!